Nestled in the mountains of North Carolina, the city of Asheville is typically a popular tourist destination, but the devastation from Hurricane Helene 8 months ago took a severe toll on the city's tourism industry. In April, hotel demand in Asheville fell 7% compared to last year. Vacation rental demand dropped 20%. That's according to data from Explore Asheville, CoStar, and AirDNA. It's a big hit for an industry that contributes nearly $3 billion annually to their local economy. But it's not stopping Asheville from letting people know it's open for business. Vic Isley joins us now. She's the president and CEO of Explore Asheville. Vic, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you so much for having me this evening and for your care and concern for Asheville and Western North Carolina.
Well, the numbers are pretty shocking here. So 8 months after Hurricane Helene, what would you say is the current state of Asheville?
You know, Asheville is still stunning and still standing. The greening of our community with spring and coming into the summer season is really promising. We are seeing the return of visitors. We know the French Broad River is now clear, and we have outdoor outfitters that are ready to welcome customers, which is really exciting. You know, the grit, gumption, and determination of Western North Carolina and the Appalachia people here has been on full display since day one following Helene. We know that, generally speaking, hurricane recovery takes on average between 12 and 14 months. And together, we're working really hard to buck that trend. And, you know, Asheville in Western North Carolina is surrounded by some of the oldest mountains in the world and one of the world's most ancient rivers, which is the French Broad. We've got great live music, an amazing food scene here, and people are really ready to welcome guests back in here to our community.
Why is tourism so vital, not just in general, but particularly in the recovery?
You know, travel and hospitality has always been a part of the fabric of our community. From the late 1800s, when George Vanderbilt came here and built what is today still the country's largest private residence, to the craftspeople who were drawn here. You know, it is a really creative community that is surrounded by natural beauty, and you just can't help but be drawn to what the experiences are here in the mountains and the people who deliver them.
Why do you think bookings are down? Do you think people just don't know how much has recovered and how much there is still to see? And what is the city doing to draw in more people?
Yeah, well, you know, because you're in media, that the billions of impressions of when a natural disaster happens takes much longer to recover from. And so opportunities like this to share with the public and viewers what the current status is really important. And we're doing that in opportunities like this. We're also inviting people back through paid media, partnerships, events, which we have a number of on the horizon. Just later this week, we have the Steep Canyon Rangers with a community concert downtown. I know I have my tickets to Vampire Weekend, as well as Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats. There are just lots of reasons to plan your return visit, or maybe your first visit to Asheville in Western North Carolina.
Well, you heard it here. Asheville is stunning and standing. Vic Isley, thank you so much.
Thank you, and best place to go is exploreasheville.com for the latest openings and itineraries.
Perfect. Thank you.